Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. Last episode I showed you guys how to power up your Guardian Forces quickly, and I showed you how to beat the card group members in Balamb Garden. This episode we're gonna go Chocobo hunting, and we're gonna defeat the 6 Chocobo Forests in the world. There are 3 in Trabia and 3 in Centra. Now you might be thinking, hey, you were just at the Centra Continent, why don't you take care of the 3 in Centra? Because there's one that I'm going to defeat just where I was. It's going to be the last one. And you're going to find out why I'm going to tackle that forest last for a very specific reason. Now I just need to find a beach. I think I got to go around this little tip right here. And you might be saying, why are we going to do the Chocobo Forest side quest? What is it good for? There's the beach I'm looking for. The Chocobo Forests in Final Fantasy VIII, if you defeat them all, you can get a card that we need for the Queen of Cards side quest. And then we're also going to need them for something very specific much later in the game. So the first forest that we're going to go to is right next to Shumi Village. And if you haven't been to Shumi Village yet, it's right here. So you can see right there on the map. I'll even move the cursor for you just so you can see where it is. And basically each Chocobo Forest is a puzzle that you have to solve. And I'll explain that more after we walk in our first one. And that is Chocoboy. We're in the Chocobo Forest Beginner. So if we all come in, we will scare away the Chocobos. So Irvine and Renault are going to wait outside, and with Squall we will go talk to Chocoboy. So just say, yeah, you want to catch a Chocobo. You need a whistle. It's called a Choco-Whist. Want one? Okay, so apparently this whistle has 2 features. And he's not going to charge us for the whistle, but we're going to get charged 1,000 gil for his lecture on how to use it. Okay, whatever. So the 2 whistles are the Choco Sonar and the Choco Zinner. Basically, the sonar will ping, I guess, the area, and it'll make a different sound when Chicobos, which are baby Chocobos, appear. And then you can use the Zinner to make baby Chicobos drop from the trees, I guess. And basically the way it works is when there's one Chicobo left, the mother will get nervous, come looking for it, and that's the Chocobo that we can ride. So that's that's Chocoboy's lecture in a nutshell. And he's going to say, oh, let's review everything. So there's a different sound to tell you where the Chicobos are. And yeah, when the lone Chicobo appears, the mother sounds. So that's the sound it makes when the Chicobos are not around. Now the sound that it makes when the Chicobos are around, it's different. And there's a fair error ratio with the location except for one Chocobo Forest, which we will be doing shortly. And we can help him, we can call him for help, and he'll catch the Chocobo Forest. I don't know if that counts as beating the forest, because I've always just done the forest, so I don't know. And yeah, the Chicobos can steal our whistle. If it doesn't happen just randomly as I'm clearing these forests, I'll make sure to show you that in the last forest. Okay, good luck to us. So this first Chocobo Forest is relatively simple. We want to press the square button, and we want to get the sonar out. And right here, you can hear how the sound's different, and how the bar on the bottom right fills up more. This is the location of the Chicobo, so let's catch one. And he's going to drop from the ground, so it's just the one Chicobo. So now if you just go talk to the Chicobo, he does a little dance, and it'll make the mom come out. So now we could talk to the Chocobo and try to ride it, but first things first, once the mother Chocobo appears, there's stones that she can dig up, and the stone that we want her to dig up is right over here. You just press the triangle button by the location of the stone. You're not going to have your whistle stolen. So for defeating the first forest, we get an aura stone, which will put one of our party members in limit break status. Of course, we will eventually get a ability from a Guardian Forest that will allow us to refine aura stones and other stones into magic, but we don't have that yet. So what do you think of that, Chocoboy? Chocobo gave you a hidden item that's a Chocobo's way of showing affection. The Chocobos in this forest see you as one of them, so we won't need to find any more here. Alright, so let's go. Let's ride this Chocobo out of here. Chocoboy's gonna interrupt us. So his special way of saying thanks is giving us a Chicobo. Or, no, actually, maybe it's a Chocobo. Yeah, no, it is a Chicobo. Basically, in Japan, Squaresoft or PlayStation actually released a Pocket Station, and through doing this side quest in Final Fantasy VIII, you get I think it's called Choco World for the Pocket Station. It's a mini game, but Choco World, the Pocket Station was never released in the US, so I've never played it. I think I can actually play it from the Steam main screen if I want, but I'm not going to. So we just got to go through this dialogue. Don't worry about it. It's just a mini game. Okay. So once we've defeated the forest, I guess defeated, we'll ride the Chocobo out. But this one I want to get down off of first and send it back to the wild. So what Chocoboy meant by defeating the forest, if we run back in, there's already a Chocobo there, so we don't have to worry about catching a Chocobo there anymore. And like I said, that's going to be very, very important for an event later in the game. Now we want to basically head almost directly south from our location to find the next Chocobo Forest. Unfortunately, there's this nice huge mountain range that stops us wherever we want to go. Let's see, actually, can I cut through here? I don't think I can. I think if I turn... Yeah, I'm gonna meet the wall. But I can go around. So yeah, basically almost directly south of Shumi Village is where the next Chocobo Forest is. And of course I can't make that. The mountains are annoying when you're piloting the garden. So we're gonna head over here to the west. And if we turn right here is another Chocobo Forest. And this is the I don't think this is the roaming forest. I think they call this the snowfield forest, because we are in one of the snowfields of Trebia. Let me put the garden down. Thank you. So real quick, I'll show you. You can see how we're almost directly south of where Shumi Village is. So get my little screen back and run into the forest. And there's Chocoboy again. This one's going to be a little more difficult. So, once again, we'll tell Irvine and Renoa to wait. Do we need him to explain? No. Okay, so the first spot to use the sonar is pretty much right in the middle here. Yeah, right there. So we'll go ahead, we'll use the Zinner. There drops 1, and there drop 3. So now that we have 2 choices, basically to use our sonar the next time. I think right here, maybe? Yeah, right here. Right by this Chocobo. So to catch... No, I don't want that button. So we're going to press the triangle. It'll raise up 2 Chicobos, and leaving 1 Chicobo left. So we'll talk to this Chicobo, and Mom will make an appearance. Okay, let's see. If memory serves me, the item we want the Chocobo to find is right here. What do you got for me? So let's see. She dug up a flare stone. Yay. Cool. What do you think of that, Chocoboy, huh? Yeah, all he's gonna say is it's a hidden way of showing affection. So he's not gonna say anything other than that until the last Chocobo Forest. Alright, so I don't need to ride this Chocobo around. What I need to do is get back in my garden, head for the 3rd forest, which is the roaming forest, which is right by Trebia Garden. And if you don't know where Trebia Garden is, you can follow me. It's to the east of where we are. Of course, we haven't been there yet. The game will take us there eventually because Selphie wants to return to Trebia Garden. I don't even know if it's on the map. Oh, it is on the map. Yeah, there it is. There's Trebia Garden. So just head for that dot. And then directly north of the little mountain pass that Trebia Garden's enclosed in will be a Chocobo Forest. So I think if we hit this forest, I think if we head to the left, are we still going the right way? Okay, we are. Alright, so this little, where is it? Where is it? Did I pass it? Oh, I'm going the other direction. I want to head back. So let's go over here. Go over here. And I think I just screwed myself. So I will be right back once I've gotten out of this little situation. Okay, so here we are. This is where I screwed up earlier. Turns out, if you back up and you turn to the left right here, you can see there is the Chocobo Forest, and there is Trabia Garden. So I just passed it, no big deal. So like I said, we'll be going to Trabia Garden eventually in the game. So real quickly, before I run into the forest, we will just go to the map. You can see Trabia Garden right there, and I am right there, so really close to Trabia Garden. So now we're just going to head into the forest. This is the roaming forest, Chocobo Forest number 3. And this forest is going to be a little different than the other forests because right at the start, 2 chocobos just drop out of the sky to start with. Okay, so right about where this first chocobo is, if we detect with the Choco sonar, right around here. And of course we gotta get paid, so right here we can use the Zinner to catch a chocobo. So that'll raise that one up, and the other one up. Well, it's not really what I wanted to do. Okay, so next we're going to go to Choco spot number 2, which is somewhere right here in the middle. Oh, and I ran right to it. That works. So we'll catch one right here. Yay, it dropped 1. Or it dropped 3. Okay, so the other spot, which is really hard to find unless you're looking for it, is right by the entrance and exit. Right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the Zinner right here to drop a chocobo. So we dropped him. And now, if you remember our first spot right here. So we need to catch right here, which should raise him. Raise him. And him. There we go. So we'll go talk to this Chicobo. And of course, Mom's going to appear, so let's run up here and talk to Mom. And I believe the treasure we want is right about here. Okay, we got a shell stone and a holy stone. Better than a sharp poke in the eye. So we'll hop on the chocobo, we'll ride it out of here. And we will promptly send it back to the forest. Okay, so we're going to get in the garden, and now what we have to do is we have to conquer the 3 Chocobo Forests in Trabia. Or in, in Centra. And the easiest way to get to the Centra continent is to just kind of fly off the edge with the garden and head north. Because the map is a map. If you head north, eventually you'll wind in the southern portion of the world. And what we want to head for is like the north eastern point of Centra, which is right here, which is pretty much right below Fisherman's Horizon. There is a little quirk to getting to that spot. So what I'm going to do is I will meet you guys. Well, I'll show you the first way to head there. Basically, you're going to head along the eastern part of Centra, and then you're going to find that little point and head around to a beach. So I'll see you guys once I can show you the forest. And there is the Chocobo Forest, and the way to get to it is you're going to head off to the right here. You're going to motor the garden around. You want to avoid this little, that little landing spot to the left, and you want to use this beach right here. Now this is definitely one of those times when Encounter None comes in pretty handy, so we want to head over here with the garden. The garden can't make the pass, so we'll just hop off right about here works. And now we're just going to run with Squall around this little pass here. Yeah, the garden would not be able to make this, it's too wide. So we're just going to head around and enter our 4th Chocobo Forest. Once again, I'm bad and I'm not showing you where these Chocobo Forests are, so you can see where the garden is right here, and where I am right here. Like I said, it's kinda almost directly south of Fisherman's Horizon. Alright, and this is the forest I was telling you about. This is the Chocobo Forest, the Forest of Solitude, with one spot. Now, the first Chocobo Forest had one spot. The problem with this forest is it's such a small window. Basically, when, with this game, with detecting Chicobos with the sonar, they built in a range of, like, steps where you can be. And most of them are fairly easy. You definitely have steps to the left or right to give. This one, you literally have to be standing in the right spot. So, where is it? Somewhere over here, I think, maybe? Alright. So I'm going to go ahead, I gotta look at my notes and find out exactly where this spot is, and I'll be next with you guys once I found it. Well, I'm back and I've found the spot. You can see it's right here. So if you need to go ahead and pause the game to figure out exactly where I'm standing, it's kind of the middle of that patch of dirt just off to the left of the Chocoboy. So this is where the spot is. It's a very narrow window to detect it. So we use the Zinner, we'll have a Chocobo drop, and we'll talk to him real quick. He'll do his little song and dance, and the mom appears. Now, this forest also has an interesting spot with finding the spot for the mother Chocobo to dig up the stone. So what you want to do is you want to challenge Chocobo here to a game of cards. And you want to say, forget it, just move, and he'll move a little bit. And you need him to move a little bit more. And he'll run out of the way. And right here, the spot where he was standing is where the stones are for the mama to dig up. So that's 4 Chocobo Forests down, 2 more to go, and then the Chocobo Sanctuary, which can be a pain if you don't know where you're going. So we got a Protect Stone, ooh, a Meteor Stone, nice. The Meteor Stone works well, so let's ride the Chocobo out of here. The next forest is the Forest of Fun. I'll show you guys where that one is, and we will just go ahead and we'll just ride this Chocobo back to the garden. There we go. Okay, so we're going to disembark from that Chocobo. I'm going to actually cut out me finding the next forest. I'll show you where it is on the map, of course, and I'll meet you guys at that forest. Okay, so here we are. You can see that we are currently on the southwestern portion of the Central Continent. Looks like there's a abandoned building and a lighthouse off to our right. There's a little beach right here to climb up with the garden. And if we turn to the left, hey, there's the Chocobo Forest. So this is the Forest of Fun. It's time to go Chocobo bowling, so to speak. So we will depart the garden just real quick once again, show you where the forest is. Alright. So let's enter Chocobo Forest number 5. Okay, this one I usually screw up pretty well, so let's see. I think my first spot's right about here. Yep. So let's catch some right here. Okay, so that dropped 3 Chicobos. I think my next spot is up here, maybe? No. Oh, I think maybe it's here? Yeah, there we go. So, let's see. Yes. We will catch right here. Okay, that puts another one down. So the next spot we want to find is right up here with Chocoboy. Yep, this is a spot right here. So let's detect. And let's see. Yep, so if we detect here again, there goes the Chocobo. Chocobo bowling, in a way to speak. And that's the one Chicobo that's left, so if we go talk to this Chicobo, we'll make Mom appear. And up here is a... right here? Yeah, that's where the stones are for this forest. Ooh, a Meteor Stone, a Flare Stone, and our first Ultima Stone. So we'll be able to refine Ultima Stones into Ultimas, and there's a couple other ways we'll be able to get Ultimas later in the game. I could have gotten some at Shumi Village, but I figure I'll save that for when I start the Shumi Village side quest. Okay, so we have one more forest to find, and then the Chocobo Sanctuary. So the one forest... well, if you remember back at the beginning of the video, I was in that area I showed you with the pass to go level up your Guardian Forces with Chocobos. Well, that is exactly the same area as where the 6th Chocobo Forest is. And like I said, there will be a reason for why I didn't start that, why I didn't start this episode with that forest. So just let me head back there real quick and I'll meet you guys at the pass. Okay, and this is where that episode started. So if we can park the garden somewhere, maybe. There we are. We'll run through here. Difference is this time we're not heading to the right, we're heading to the left. And if we head to the left, and we look down here, just keep running down here, trust me, there we are. I could have actually shown you this forest from my trip, but I decided not to. So down here, we can see that there's forest, and then there's one of those dome-shaped Chocobo Forests. There we go, so let me load up the map. Show you exactly where the forest is, right here. And this is our last forest, like I said, the enclosed forest. Okay, this one we have a whole bunch of spots, but it shouldn't be too bad. We got 5 places to use our Choco Zinner. So let's go ahead and let's get started. The first spot is in the upper left here. Yep, there's that spot. So we'll catch right here. And actually, before I get too further with these 2 Chicobos, let me just, let's see. No, I don't want to play cards. Okay. Huh. That's saying it's a spot. I gotta find a place that's not a spot. Nope. Okay. Alright, really, it shouldn't be that difficult. Okay, so there's no Chicobos right here. So if I want to catch one right here and there's no spot, I press the triangle button, a Chicobo drops down, steals my whistle. Then we gotta go talk to Chocoboy again. He'll say, huh, your whistle was stolen. I told you to be more careful. So you have to pay 700 gil for a new one. And that's what happens if you lose your whistle. I've lost mine plenty of times. So the next spot I want is near Chocoboy. Well, kind of near Chocoboy. Let's see. Yeah, near Chocobo. Here we go. No, I don't want a stupid hint. Maybe it's this spot right here. I don't know, I'm looking at my notes. Okay, right here maybe? Okay, it'll raise that one. Which leaves me with no Chocobos. Okay. So we're gonna go back here. Alright, so we'll drop those 2 again. Alright, let's see here. Nope, stop talking to Chocoboy. Oh, this is annoying. Let's turn around. Alright, right here. This is the spot, I think. Okay, there we go. Drop the 3rd one, raise one of the second ones. And where that second one just was, if we detect, we can raise one, we can use the Zinner right here, drop another one down, so that gives us 3. There's a spot up here I want. Okay, right here. So we'll catch one right here. And where's the last spot, do you think? Right in the middle. Why don't I not lose my whistle again? Okay, I'm in the spot. So let's catch. And this little guy is left all alone. Hey, let us go talk to him. Oh, he just left us. But his buddy just dropped out of the sky. That's nice. Let's go talk to this Chicobo. And Mom appears, and Mom has a treat for us right here. A meteor stone, a holy stone, and another ultima stone. Awesome. So that's all 6 forests. What do you think of that, Chocoboy? No, nothing new to say. Okay, so now we have to head to the Chocobo Sanctuary. And the way to get to the Chocobo Sanctuary is on a Chocobo. We cannot take the garden there, and I'm going to show you the path to take. So first things first, you do want to head back to where the garden is, which is where? Okay. So if we head over here, Alright, I'm losing my mind. Alright, there should be a pass right about over here. Yeah, there we are. Knew it was there somewhere. Alright. I love the angles of the game right now. Okay. So as you can see, the Chocobo can cross water, but they can't cross deep water like right here, so we have to stay in the shallow water. So we're going to head along the eastern bank of the Central Continent. You can see S-Star over there. Now we want to keep heading east. Now we're kind of heading northeast on the bank. And we want to cross over right here. So now we're in the S-Star waters, and we want to follow the southern portion of the continent around. Let's see. So we don't want to go up through there. We want to continue up the eastern bank for now. However, you can see that little island up ahead. We don't want to go around that. We're going to want to go to the inside of that, which is right here. And now, once we pass this island, we can just follow up the eastern bank of S-Star. Might seem a little confusing, but eventually you'll find your way there. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Those islands off to the right. We'll be going there eventually. Not this one right here. There's one up ahead. That one right there. Okay. So we're just going to run over this beach, head back into the water, because there's another beach right here. And this is the beach that we want. So, kind of hard to show you where the sanctuary is. Basically, it's in line with Trabia almost, so it's kind of in this area. So what I do is I get in here and I head to the left. I go over here. I keep heading left. And I think there is the Chocobo Sanctuary right there. So we'll head into the Chocobo Sanctuary. Let's talk to Chocoboy. Oh, Chocobos from all over the world are here. What a momentous occasion. And he's not going to say anything else right now, so we need to run up here. A Chicobo will drop, which will send 3 or 4 Chocobos away, leaving 3. Huh. Song sounds familiar. And once they're done with their little song, the Chicobo will dance, the Chocobos will go away, And you can go speak to the little Chicobo right here. Squall will say, are you going to give me something? And yep, he's giving us the Chocobo card. Now, it says Chocobo card, however, if you go to the menu and you look at your cards, it's actually the Chicobo card, and that is the next card the Queen of Cards will want for her side quest. So that's why you do this, and then, like I said, there's that other reason much later in the game. And Chocobo will say, your last help me? Squall says that's right. And he says, maybe I'll see you again. Thanks for the business. You're Choco. Does his little dance. And what that does is it makes one of the Mama Chocobos appear. As he waves goodbye. So now with the Chocobo we can get back to where the garden is. And normally I would cut this out, but because it can be confusing, I will once again show you how to get back to where garden is. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to head east to find, or east, not west, to find basically where the beach is. So you can follow around this area right here. It shouldn't take too long to figure out which way you're going. You can follow around the mountain paths and eventually it'll lead you back where you need to be. Let's see, through here, and there we go. Just like that. Leads me off. Oh, whoop, wrong beach. So I need to keep heading over here. No, I need to get over to that other portion. You know, I did this so easily on my playthrough, and then my first recording of it, when I didn't realize I'd run out of space. So let's see. Nope. I'll find my way eventually, don't worry. Alright, so I want to go around this, actually, I think. You know, this is why I hate the Chocobo Sanctuary. I always get turned around. I always forget which way I'm supposed to go. Alright, let's see. So let's head north. Let's keep heading north. There we go. Maybe I can get around this portion. Alright, so let's see. Get around here. Alright, skip over that portion. Aha, there we are. Finally found our way over there. Alright, and now, once you find that spot, I just wanted to show you on the map. In fact, just for anyone that might get lost again like me, let's just go to the map right here. This is the spot where you can take the forest out into the ocean and make your straight shot back to where the garden is down here. So that's going to be it for this episode. Remember, just follow along the eastern bank of Estar, run through this forest real quick, and just follow your path down along the eastern bank. Forgetting about that little island off to the south there. Make sure you go on the inside of it. And you will find yourself, once again, back where the garden is. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope this helps you. Remember, the Chicobo card is needed for the Queen of Cards side quest, and the completion of Chocobo Sanctuaries is needed for an event in Disc 4. Not going to say what the event is yet, but you'll find out eventually. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Go ahead and smash the thumbs up if you liked the video, if it helped you. And it won't be another week before my next episode, so keep watching, guys, and I will see you next time.